Okay, so I need to go through the entire list. Garden of Eden, Lochromia, Sansi, MFM, Syrah, the Azrael, Inferno Blast, what one's this? Ken GC. Can you commentate? No. Shay. Mossfinder. Ty. Rise. Yeah, I'll set it. I'll set it in a minute. Sean does stuffs. Who else? Spectral Mary. Fuelin. Lara Pra. Bonksus. Quinn. Who else? Scoiled. Anyone else? Event here. Amaro 73. Right, now to sort all the genders. There's no option for... Oh, yeah, there is. There's a question mark. Male, male. Syrah, question mark. I put Ty twice. Put Palex 23 in there. Minus male, male. Female. Quinn, Scoiled, Eventia, and Amaro. Okay. Session name. UDCC Hunger Games. And yep, go. You forgot to choose a logo. God damn it. Just use the standard one. You forgot to choose a player image. What player image? Don't use images at all. Where's the... Oh, I have to choose the genders. There's no question mark anywhere. Sorry. You an Inferno? Fine. Who was there instead of Sean? Right, go. You forgot to... Come on! Choose a player nickname. Make nicknames the same. Right, go. Where did I forget to choose a gender? Oh, here. Where did I forget to choose a... Oh. Whatever. Alright, here we go. The Hunger Games begins. I put bonk in. Alright. Yeah, bonk is right here, District 10. Right. Let us proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Event here runs away from the cornucopia. Scoil finds a bag of explosives. Shay sets an explosive off. Killing Sansi Mossfinder again. Well, that's 3 down already. Felix 23 runs into the cornucopia and hides. Lara Prow runs from the cornucopia, so does Syl. Viazril throws a knife into Rise's head. Lucremia shoots an arrow into Inferno's head. Minus runs away from the cornucopia. God. What? Yeah, I'm going to have to move. Gunner Eden runs into the cornucopia and hides. Felix stays for resources. Spectral and Amara clutch first aid kit and they run away. Bonxes takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Ty Van Busker and MFM run from the cornucopia. Sean does stuffs and Quinn and Sierra run away from the cornucopia. Proceed. Day 1. Gwyn bashes Minus's head against a rock several times. Palix 23 goes hunting. Ty Van Buskirk sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Fulimp attacks Amara 73 but he manages to escape. Lara Prow tends to Sierra's wounds. The Azrael begs for Score to kill him. He refuses, keeping the Azrael alive. Sean Does discovers a cave. Syl questions her sanity. Lacromia chases Shay. Event here, MFM and Bonk just start fighting, but MFM runs away as Event here kills Bonk. Spectral Mary questions her sanity. Garner Eden searches for firewood. Proceed. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sandy, Mossfinder, Kenji see Rise, Inferno, Minus, and Bonxus. 7 down. Lara Pra and Ty Van Buskirk hold hands. Syl and Fulint sleep in shifts. Pelix 23 and Sean Dove Stuffs run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Event here cannot hold the circumstances and commits suicide. Ouch. MFM lets Quinn into a shelter. Amaro 73 stays awake all night. Spectral and Luck climb into a tree to rest. Azrael, Garner, Eden, and Squirrel cheerfully sing songs together. Sierra tries to sing herself to sleep. Shay receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Spectral merrily explores the arena. Luck, Shay, MFM, and Lara Prare, Ty Van Buskirk's camp while he is hunting. Oh dear. Palix 23 tries to sleep through the entire day. Syl throws a knife into Quinn's head. No! Amara 73 constructs a shack. Syl and the Azrael work together for the day. Sean fishes. Smart move. Garner Eden sees smoke in the distance. Squirrel defeats Fulint in a fight but spares his life. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. The Azrael suffocates. Lara Pra, Amaro, Syl, and Syl survives. Shay is buried in ash. Palix 23 dips his weapon in lava and kills Ty Van Buskirk with it. As Garner Eden trips over Fulint in the lava, he grabs him and pulls him down with him. No! Sean Does Stuff suffocates. Sierra suffocates. MFM survives. Scored survives. Lacromia suffocates. Spectral Mary survives. 10 cannon shots. Damn, this is brutal. Palex 23 scored and Spectral Mary and Lara Pra sleep in shifts. Seal attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Amara 73 lets MFM into a shelter. Day 3. Cornucopia is replenished with food. No one decides to go to the forest. Palex 23 severely injures Amara 73 and leaves him to die. Scored and Seal search up split up to search for resources. Palex, Lara Pra, MFM and Spectral Mary hunt for other tributes. Well, Amara is dead. Lara Pra receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Squirrel decapitates Spectral Mary with a sword. Oh, God. Still and MFM run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Palex 23 receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Palex 23 chases MFM. Still cannot handle the circumstances. Well, I'm gone for sure. Squirrel is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Lara Pra goes hunting. MFM screams for help. Palex 23 climbs a tree to rest. Squirrel receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Lara Pra tries to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Day 5. Palex 23 makes a wooden spear. Squirrel defeats Lara Pra in a fight but spares his life. MFM travels to higher ground. Squirrel receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. MFM goes to sleep. Palex 23 attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Lara Pra falls into the frozen lake and drowns. Oh, God. Palex 23 sees smoke rising but does not investigate. MFM discovers a cave. Squirrel dies trying to escape the arena. MFM ambushes Palex 23 and kills him. MFM wins. Yay. Oh my god. Well. So who had the most stats? Shay had the most kills. Palex got second with 2. Squirrel got third place with 1, and Lara Pra got 4th with none. Shay speedrunning genocide. Right, simulate again. Right, this time let's make it a little bit more interesting. Who should we remove from the roster? Sonic Biscuit. Okay. Looks like we're ready for game 2. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Shay runs away from the cornucopia. Score runs away from the cornucopia. Rise runs away from the cornucopia, and so does Amaro. MFM finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Sansi satches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Palex 23 grabs a sword. Sean Dove Stuffs runs away from the cornucopia. Sierra grabs a backpack and retreats. Ken, GC, and Inferno run away. Queen retrieves a trident from the inside of the cornucopia. Sonic Biscuit and Gardener Eden run away. Spectral Mary sets Lara Pra on fire with a Molotov. Gosh. Let her cook, Jesus. Moss Finder and Love Chromio and Aventia work together to get as many supplies as possible. Tyvan Busket runs away from the cornucopia. Azrael finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Bonk runs away from the cornucopia, still grabs a shovel, and Midas runs away from the cornucopia. Sierra and Spectral Mary hunt for other tributes. Quinn tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Inferno receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lochromia steals from Sean Does stuff while he isn't looking. Amara 73 and Skull retrieve clean water from an unknown sponsor. Blanc hunts for other tributes. Azrael tries to spearfish with a trident. Aventia collects fruit from a tree. Sansi defeats Pelix 23 in a fight but spares his life. Garden Eden sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Minus overhears MFM and Sonic Biscuit talking in the distance. Tyvan Busket kills Shay and Kenji see Ray Rises camp while he is hunting. Moss Finder discovers a cave. Oh. That part's dead. Chromia thinks about home. Bonk questions his sanity. Moss lets Still into his shelter. Tyvan Busket goes to sleep. Pelix 23 dies of dysentery. Rise questions his sanity. Spectral Mary passes out from exhaustion. Santil lets MFM into his shelter. Scoil poisons Quinn's drink. He drinks it and dies. Azrael sees a fire but stays hidden. Sonic Biscuit cooks his foot before putting his fire out. Gardener Eden begs for Sean Does Stuff to kill him. He refuses, keeping Gardener Eden alive. Amara 73 convinces Kenji to snuggle with him. Gosh. Inferno and Minus run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Eventia questions his sanity. Shay tries to treat his infection. Sierra tries to sing herself to sleep. Sierra overhears Spectral Mary and Bonxus talking in the distance. Gardener Eden throws a knife into Sonic Biscuit's head. Lochromia sprains his ankle. We're running away from Eventia. Inverno and Rise work together for the day. Scoil questions his sanity. Seal receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Moss Finder tends to Shay's wounds. Sandy and the Azrael work together for the day. Typan Busket discovers a river. Sean Does Stuffs tries to sleep for the entire day. Amaro discovers a river. Minus and Kenji split up to search for resources. MFM sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. A cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. Sean Does Stuff sacrifices himself so Moss Finder can get away. Shay survives. Scold survives. Luck and Spectral decide to run into the cloud together. Amara 73 and Miles agree to die in the cloud together. Amara pushes Miles in without warning. Oh my god, who would do such a thing? Zanzi and Zero decide to run into the cloud together. Inferno survives. Kenji C and Garnet Eden decide to run into the cloud together. MFM and Silver decide to run in together as well. Tyvan Busket sacrifices himself so that the Azrael can get away. Boxers, Rise and Aventure are engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke. 17 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Well, this is a very short game. Inferno, the Azrael, Scored and Shay tell each other the ghost stories to lighten the mood. Amara 73 destroys Moss Finder's supplies while he's asleep. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. Shay decides not to go. Scored sets an explosive off, killing Moss Finder. Amara 73 decides not to go for the feast. The Azrael stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Inferno cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Amara receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The Azrael constructs a shack. Shay sprains his ankle while running away from Scoiled. Shay screams for help. Scoiled receives a hatchet. The Azrael receives an explosive, and Mara tries to sing himself to sleep. Day 4. Shay receives food. Skull collects fruit from a tree. Amara 73 begs for Azrael to kill him. He refuses, keeping him alive. Amara convinces Skull to snuggle with him. Shay bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The Azrael attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Amara 73 severely injures the Azrael and leaves him to die. Skull falls into a pit and dies. Amara 73 wins. So that's MFM and Amaro. So who had the most kills? Oh, it's a tie between first and second place. Okay. Simulate again. Now, who do we take out of the roster? Quinn for gone. You know what? Let's do that. We'll get Scoiled out as well. Okay. Let's go. The tribute stand on the pandiums. The horn sounds. Amaro 73 snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Tyvan Busker catches Mossfinder off guard and kills him. MFM runs away from the cornucopia. Event here takes a handful of throwing knives. Shay runs away from the cornucopia. Harry LCS runs away from the cornucopia. Kenji runs away with a lighter and some rope. Inferno runs away from the cornucopia. Minus grabs a shielding on the cornucopia. The Azrael runs away from the cornucopia. So does Sean Dove Stuffs and so does Sierra. Bonks grabs a shovel. Seal runs away from the cornucopia. Spectral Mary runs away from the cornucopia. Sansi runs away from the cornucopia. Gunner Eden clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Gon catches Larapro off guard and kills him. Sonic Biscuit runs away from the cornucopia. Rise runs into the cornucopia and hides. Pelix 23 and Lochromia fight for a bag. Pelix 23 strangles Lochromia with the straps and runs. Pelix 23 questions his sanity. Shave throws a knife into Garnier's head. Amara 73 practices archery. MFM sees smoke rising in the distance, so does Inventia, but they don't investigate. Ty Van Busker cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Azrael constructs a shack. Sonic Biscuit severely slices Gon with a sword. Shaunda Stuffs practices his archery. Inferno diverts Minus's attention and runs away. Still questions her sanity. Kenji C thinks about home. Sierra constructs a shack. Bonxus dies from hypothermia. Sansi discovers a cave. Harry LCS, Rise, and Spectral Mary hunt for other tributes. Wow. That's pretty damn brutal. Rise fends Spectral Mary, Pelix 23 and Shay away from his fire. Sean does stuffs and Kenji C huddle for warmth. Sansi starts a fire. Zero sets up camp for the night. Harry LTS and Mario huddle for warmth. Inferno stays awake all night. The Azrael receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The MFM fends Minus, Sil, and on a Sonic Biscuit away from his fire. Eventia cries himself to sleep. Amaro 73 is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Eventia injures himself. Sil and Rise work together for the day. Hey! Team up. Kenji C tries to sleep throughout the entire day. MFM receives clean water. Sonic Biscuit defeats Sierra in a fight but spares her life. Inferno stalks Minus. The Azrael chases Spectral Mary. Pelix 23 chases Shay. Harry LTS receives French food. Sean receives a hatchet and Sansi receives a hatchet. No one's died this round. Inferno tends to his wounds. Palex 23 and Shay sleep in shifts. Ken GC cries for help. Amara 73 and Harry LCS talk about the tribute still alive. Rise and Spectral Mary fight Sonic Biscuit, and Sean does stuffs. Rise and Spectral Mary survive. Sansi stabs Eventia with a tree branch. Okay. Sierra lets Minus into her shelter. The Azrael decides to treat his infection. MFM sees a fire but stays hidden. Still receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Palex 23 and Sansi hunt for other tributes. Minus searches for firewood. Shay, Sierra, Harry LTS, Ken GC, and the Azrael hunt for other tributes. Spectral Mary throws a knife into MFM's head. Amara 73 receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Still scares Rise off, and Inferno explores the arena. Minus lets Sierra into his shelter. Spectral Mary is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Rise cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Inferno attempts to climb a tree but falls on Azrael, killing them both. Shay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Harry LTS is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Ken cooks his food before putting his fire out. Palex 23 tries to sing himself to sleep. Amara 73 convinces Sansi to snuggle with him. Seal climbs a tree to rest. Sierra attacks Palex 23 but he manages to escape. Sansi and Minus hunt for other tributes. Amara 73 runs away from Spectral Mary. Harry LTS falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Seal receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ken GC and Shay work together for the day. A cloud of poisonous smoke fills the arena. Here we go again. Minus and Shay agree to die in the cloud together, but Minus pushes Shay in without warning. Ken GC and Palex agree to die together, but Palex pushes him in. Seal and Spectral Mary agree to die together, but Seal pushes him without warning. God, it's all about betrayal now. Amara 73 and Sierra agree to die in the cloud together, but Amara pushes Sierra in without warning. Sansi survives. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Seal poisons Minus's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. Palex tries to sing himself to sleep. Amara 73 begs for Sansi to kill him. He refuses, keeping Amara alive. Sansi severely injures Amara and leaves him to die. Minus decides not to go to the forest. Palex dies from an infection. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the Sansi or the Minus? Oh my god. I knew this would happen. Jesus Christ. The winner is Sansi from District 2. Oh my god. Are you serious? Okay. Well. I think I'll do this again some other time. It's been 30 minutes though. I don't want to continue this right now. But yeah, there will be more next time. Some of them will be taken out. To be continued.